Hello everyone, and welcome back to Adam's Journey, where Adam's descendants are carrying on his legacy of searching for Home Island, which, if the stepping stones we have finally discovered lying to the north are any indication, we should be a little bit closer to. So we're going to pick up right where we left off last time, so definitely check out the playlist linked in the video description if you need to find your way through all of the adventures, figure out our cast of characters, follow along with our digging trio, and learn how right now we are in the era of the Claw, where thanks to Anade's foresight, and thanks to the way that she is glancing down at Taro, both of them beginning to think about what the future may hold for either themselves, because they're fairly young, or for their descendants, we are going to try to unlock Claw! And hopefully once we do that, we'll have a little bit more of an ability to defend ourselves against the nefarious forces of Berina and that rogue male right over here. Like, what? Wait, no, wait. This isn't a rogue male. This is a double-clawed female. What is happening? My world has just been turned upside down. I thought this was the rogue male that attacked our precious Latala and gave us a little Missy, but instead, this is an unknown female. And she has spots. Oh my gosh, I can't recall if we have ever seen a spotted nicheling in the family, but Mira! She is an excellent fisher who has extremely strong abilities with ram horn, medium body, claw. She has got B and H immunity. I like seeing that H immunity. She's got recessive bird beak and recessive scorpion tail and recessive melanism. I can't take it. We have to invite her in. Alright, she's got B immunity, so she doesn't smell 100% attractive to Rodu, but welcome to the tribe, Mira! She was clearly about to hunt, so we're gonna have her jump forward and attack! And with that attack, absolutely impress all of the nichelings who are like, and who are you? And actually, she's very attractive to both Lynn and Lepew and Taro. So this is very exciting. We might get some new genes in here. We just would want Mira to pass on just the right thing. And she has those claws, which I think Anade feels is completely a sign from whatever these nichelings are going to begin to believe in. Apparently, like, half the family believes in moles, for crying out loud, so I have no idea how the mythology and how the pantheon of nicheling gods is going to continue to evolve with Adam's story, but here we are. But I think the whole family is very excited to meet Mira. Yes, okay, she's going to be fun to work with. We're going to go ahead and give her blue gemstones to mark that she is indeed a wanderer. And let's see what we have. So, what up next? Let's see. Let's continue to wander where I know we definitely want to with our swimmers, who are still trying very hard to unlock... Ooh, we're actually really close to unlocking Scorpion Tail if we just spent some time in a hot climate. But we're trying to unlock Tailfin. We're still 44 swims away from Tailfin, so that's quite a long time. Oh, here we go. Got leeched. Got rid of the leech. But these two have been able to do a lot of swimming and unlock a lot of the water abilities, so we'll see where that takes us. And speaking of water abilities, we just had the birth of this little baby, Mariko, who we're actually going to rename. That's Kuno's daughter with Blina. And I miss Blee. Blee was a really cool nicheling that we had. And then Blina is her daughter, and now we're gonna have Bliko, her daughter. So we're carrying on the Blee lineage, which makes me very happy. And we're gonna pop over here and have Kuno swim up, profess his love once more to Blina. And we're so close to being able to unlock the attack ability. Is there anything we can attack? Not the moles, because that would definitely upset our mole-based family. Nothing to attack. But let's have Mir go ahead and call out her song. And we'll see if that attracts anything. And Nota, who is still deeply in love with Mir, will continue gathering up what berries he can and hanging out. Oh, he could do some attacking of these guys, yes! And hanging out with the peaceful bear. Mary is our singer. She sings out updates and she sings out the gossip that drifts down to her on the wind of how the family is doing. But she is very sickly, so she has to live here next to her healing fruit. Alright, meanwhile, we're gonna have Latala begin to really shove her way through these grasses, determined to come and fight me, to find that rogue who challenged her. And we'll have little no pop over and be responsible. Here, like, we'll have the little baby Missy hide in the grass. But no is the reason that we accidentally ended up with Missy in the first place. So he's gonna watch over her. And I'm gonna let Buzz, our little bumblebee, continue to guard his berry bushes. He's very defensive of them. Meanwhile, let's have Rodu start wiggling over to the stream because he just cannot move for beans. And then Ani, I'm gonna have Ani come down and collect from these berry bushes, and I'll have Loon get ready to collect from these berry bushes. There we go. Heck, a lot happening. All right, let's see what the diggers are up to. They have got a spot to dig! Yes! All right, so Moku's very excited because he found a good spot to dig. Tanu, I'm gonna let explore over here. He's found another one of their moles! All right. And if there's moles, we're gonna let... another healing fruit! Komi's found a healing fruit! All right, and we still aren't finding any more spots to dig. But we can pop over here and let Moku keep searching. And while Moku is here, K and B immunity... Aline wouldn't be interested in Moku, unfortunately, as B immunity is not what she's looking for. Aline's short-sighted? I never realized that. But she can actually start gathering up some of the food from over here and some of the grasses, because we are just a couple jumps away from finally putting paw down on the porch that is calling to all of the nichelings with the home gene. All right, meanwhile, Mira's gonna eat some of this crab, or the rabble, pardon me, and look about and be like, so, what are all of you up to? And I think that Lepew and Lynn might start just falling over each other trying to impress her. So let's clear away, we'll gather up some berries for her, we'll clear away the grasses, get more berries, and I think that Taro will kind of glance at her. He's somewhat curious, but I think he and Anade actually have a little bit of a connection. So Anade, I'll have her clear this away. There we are. And then let's have Blina. Oh, there's some fish! We'll try to get the fish. Try to get the fish and then make another nest so Blina can have more babies. Alright, is that everybody? That is everybody. Alright, let's see what Blina's next baby is going to be. Twins! Heckin! Twins, and we have unlocked normal fertility. That feels like a very special day to be able to pull that off. And we have got two little ones. Yes! They both have home island immunity! Woo! So they're not going to be like Blinko. Blinko can actually swim into the water, so I'm just going to let her immediately dive into the waterways so that she can swim with her dad. Heck yeah, this is awesome. And we've got twins who have home island immunity, and they also have the ability to defend themselves. This is fantastic. How many ports do we actually have? I feel like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we've got 10 ports, so we can send 10 of the children onto the next island. So we're going to need to think carefully about who we want to send. But all right, now that that's taken care of, let's see if I can unlock this attack gene. There's 1, 2. All right, we got those ones. I need one more attack. Can I send anybody diving after Bunnels? Bunnel, yes! All right, go, 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 go. 3! And we have just unlocked Claw and Ram Horns. Yes! I'm so proud of you, Tanu. Here, Tanu, I'm gonna give you, like, those because you unlocked them. All right, Claw and Ram Horn. There you go. I have no idea if you're gonna have any children, but we'll work on it. All right, so what to do next? Heck, we've got quite a bit to conquer. Let's continue pushing to the north with some of them. So Taro is going to push upwards to the north and finally begin to lay eyes on where, in fact, he's got one eye on one of the ports, on where the family will be going next. Meanwhile, oh, I think he should have left maybe on a day with the child. I forgot to like look into that. But meanwhile, Anaday, yeah, I want those two to breed. Meanwhile, Anaday is going to think about Claw. Taro will think about Nimble Fingers. I think we'll do Nimble Fingers and Claw. Yeah. And Anaday, we'll do Claw on both of hers to pass on the possibility of Claw since it was her dream. And Taro will do... we'll do Nimble Fingers on both of his. And then might get a nice mix of both abilities on any of their children. But Anaday does she's intrigued and is curious about what Taro has discovered. So we'll have her call out a couple times and we'll see what happens there. And let's get the digging crew. I think as exciting as all of this is, the digging crew who are dedicated to moles, which Moku is part of, I think we're just gonna have them continue to like search for more spots. Oh, there's a nest over here. For more spots to dig. So we're gonna have all those siblings kind of come back together and they're trying to move as a group to find more digging spots on the island. All right. Meanwhile, down here, Lynn wants to really impress Mira, who doesn't understand why the whole family is suddenly like, no, we can't hunt the moles. But Mira can actually do a bit of fishing. So she's gonna pop over and offer to show some of them how to fish. And we're gonna get Lynn up over here wanting to learn from her. And then we'll pop over and Blina, I feel like maybe she has enough children now. Do these two, because she has 3 kids with water body. But you know what? While we can pass on home island immunity and water body, we'll go ahead and keep having more kids. Because that's a good idea. All right. And I think Kuno's going to clear away the area and kind of keep an eye on his family. And Aline is getting kind of old. A and B immunity, B immunity. I think Aline might say hello to Taro or Lepew. She might say hello to Lepew. I think Lepew is enamored with Mira, but she's clearly distracted by Lynn for a second. So we're gonna have Lepew push his way up to the north, kind of muttering to himself. And I'm gonna have Aline maybe strike up a conversation with him. And we'll see where this takes us. We're gonna give Aline 1 nimble finger and 1 claw to pass on. And then Lepew already has toxic body and eyesight to pass on. Because I think Aline is getting a little curious about maybe having some children of her own. So she's going to be like, well, Lepew, I think that you've got plenty to offer. Lepew already has 1 child. Oh, curses. And I actually don't have access to that nest in 1 jump. So we'll just build a nest right there. All right, doing good, I think. Doing good. And meanwhile, we'll have Miri do a little bit more of her singing to summon to the tribe new discoveries. And I'm gonna have Latala go ahead and kind of grumpily continue her expedition around here. I love her. She's just never got to explore as much as she really wanted to. All right, and then finally we're into the water with Rodu, who can start moving a little bit further than he could because he's just very slow. What? And Tanu has a parasite. Oh, we'll work on that. All right, and now that we have taken care of that crew, we can pivot and start paying attention to this side where we have got... Can we gather anything? We can gather a few berries with Missy, where we have got basically the gatherers whose job it is to collect all of the berries and fill us up as much as we can before we leave this island. And we've got the swimmers whose job it is to swim and discover what they can. Come on, Tio. And discover what they can about the waterways while unlocking... There we go, Rusty. While unlocking, hopefully, all of the swimming genes. All of the swimming genes is a tall order, but we're almost there on Tailfin. I'm really proud of these twins. They've been doing a lot of swimming. Oh geez, and we have more. Okay, more gatherers down here. We'll go ahead and collect what we can. And I think Ani is a little annoyed that their berry bushes are being attacked. So we'll start expanding the territory area around here so we can keep an eye on our berry bushes. Just in time to learn Claw, because we have got a lot of Bunnels stealing everything. All right, 2 babies incoming. All right, Aline and her child with Lepew And then Blina having yet another child with her mate Kuno. And they're both boys! Alright, they are both boys. With big ears? You're kidding me! Look at those big giant ears on Capri! He's amazing! He is just amazing! He's another bumblebee striped one. He's got the poison fangs. He's got the blessing of berries, bee and star immunity. I love him! Look at his ears! Oh my gosh! I love him! His name's Bumble. Because he reminds me of bees. And he's got these huge ears so he can hear everything around him. But they're so big. Maybe he's like that book from when I was a little kid about the lop-eared bunny. Did you guys ever read that? There was this book that was about a lop-eared bunny whose ears were so long when he'd try to walk, he would walk on his ears and trip all the time. Oh, that's what that reminds me of. Okay, A+ baby having. I really like that. I think Le Pew is also stunned at the child he's had, and Aline's like, that was fantastic, like I want to have another one. Because all of the females in this tribe get really excited once they start having babies, and they just want to have tons of them. And speaking of babies, I think Anaday, you know what? I think she's going to go ahead and start wiggling her way over here to speak with Taro about what the future may hold. Oh, that's so exciting. And Le Pew is just going to kind of like get himself comfy. He's got a new son. He misses his daughter, Marie, but she's down here singing away. And, oh my gosh, we really need to find ways to like defeat these bunnels who are currently destroying our berry bushes and gather more of our berries. So we might need to have a bit of a crew helping us out there. But Marie is singing, and she's now old enough that I actually think Nota, who is getting a little bit old for all of this, is ready to bring the last of the berries he can and return to Marie's side and possibly think about children of their own. And meanwhile, we'll go ahead and Missy can at least help defend things. She may have been an unexpected addition to the family. Oh my gosh, Buzz is like, get away! All of you! He wants all of these little bundles gone too. But she is an addition to the family. And I'm gonna let Latala, there we go, continue kind of exploring in her final days, because that's really what she wants to do. Is that everybody? No, oh my gosh, babies everywhere! Babies everywhere! Blinko is going to start swimming and exploring. We're gonna have the twins, who I need to name. And their new brother who I need to name. It's kind of like we have just a whole litter now. Okay, so let me come down. We're gonna name one, maybe Tad, like Tadpole, right? Holy cow. Oh my gosh, look at all the babies. They're just stacked on top of each other. So we have Tad, and then the brand new baby, who I'm going to name, Blina and Kuno. Do you have home island immunity? You do have home island immunity, little one, so you have a chance of swimming into the future. So maybe Kuna. There we go. And then the little girl, who also has home island immunity. So that means that 1, 2, 3 of their children out of 4 had home island immunity, which is amazing. And we're gonna name, let's see, we have Bliko, and let's have Blina. So Bliko and Blina. Oh, Bliko, Blina. Blina is already one of our nichelings, so Bliko, Blila. There we go. And Blila. I like the Blee line. I don't know why. And they're just one of my favorites. So we've got that line going. That's a lot of babies. That's a lot of swimming babies, and I feel like maybe all 4 of them are ready to start swimming out to the sea, especially because Kuno only has 1 day left to live. Okay, or 2 days left to live. That's fine. I think that Blina would want 1 last child with him. All right, meanwhile, let's have our diggers carry on. They are more concerned about finding the special roots that the moles always talked about. Komis is going to join her family. Yeah, she's gonna keep searching for the roots too. And Tanu is going to jump on over. He actually has a leech, which is unfortunate, but he's gonna try to join his siblings in searching out those roots as well. All right, meanwhile, do I have enough protectors on the babies? I do. So Kuno's gonna start swimming over here so that he can join his family, and they can all swim out to sea together to explore. And meanwhile, Mira wants to share. Oh, and speaking of swimming, we've got like Rodu ready to swim too. And there's some fish! And Mira is talking about how she can show everybody how to fish. Oh, the fish moved! There we go. And we'll start getting up the river. Mira's trying to show everyone how they fish and impress Len, who actually doesn't have that long to live. But she missed the fish because she didn't expect to trip over like a ton of babies. Ah! Alright, is that everybody? Almost. It is one amazing ride to keep up with the journey of our nichelings, guys. There's so many of them. There's so many. But we managed it, yes! Alright, let's swing on in. And we're going to see what the next baby is going to be from Lepew, who has historically had many very interesting children, and Blina. Big ears! Big ears on little baby Corey, who I'm going to rename, let's go ahead with, Blico? Do I have a Blico? I have Blina. Yeah, I already have a Blico, so we're gonna go ahead and go with, Blia. Blia. There we go. And we have our first toxic-bodied baby, but doubled up home island immunity is a disease. Oh my gosh. I didn't know, but he is short-sighted, he has toxic body, and he has double home island immunity. Oh no, this isn't good, but this tiny little guy, look at him. He's amazing. He's a little striped purple tiger. Oh, Rova. Oh my gosh, if only, if only. Poor little Rova. Holy cow. But the good news is we know now that if you double up home island immunity, which you need to get to the home island and be recognized by everyone there, then you'll end up having a sickly baby. However, we also have toxic body. Pluses, minuses, at least we've learned something here. But alright guys, I think we're starting to get our tribe to be a little bit too big, so it's time to really get specific about who is going to keep having babies and who is not. And we are also going to start really working on gathering up a ton of food so we can try to leave our tribe with as much food as possible before they get ready to set off on the new island, which is definitely something that Anaday and Taro are thinking should happen quite soon. Oh, it's going to be hard to leave this island. Every time we make the islands so intimately like home, it is so difficult to leave them, but the journey will continue next time. So guys, if you could, do please leave a like for all of our unexpected little babies. I love the big ears that we have absolutely all over the place. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.